we'll see a team from the American, the Army Black Knights, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Chanticleers will kick it away to start us off. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He'll ride his man on the option. The pitch. He never had a chance to get it to the edge in first play of the game, and you're already behind the sticks.
And that just looked off. The timing, the rhythm, I don't know what it was, but usually that option, man, it's so precise, right? Like, really quickly making a read, and you could tell they weren't on the same page. It went absolutely nowhere. Defense won that rep.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap. Ready to cut one loose. Slings it downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3 and outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4 and out if they don't convert. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Steps away. Turning it on! And he'll slide after picking up the 1st down.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize 4th down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the 1st down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by 4th down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The option look. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
And the Black Knights line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Goes to the option. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
Well, look at this. Instead of trying to pin their opponent deep in their own territory, the offense stays on the field to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Reed. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker. The Black Knights are moving quickly down the field. Now on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They're about to snap it for the 10th time on this opening drive, but they need a conversion to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. Caught in the backfield, it's Reed. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach.
Man, this defense is so athletic in their front 7. They're able to fight off the blocks on that 3rd down screen play, make the tackle, now setting up 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Look out, he's got room. Got all he needed for the first down, and then he gets down on the slide.
And that's the money down, man. 4th down, you just have to have it somehow, some way. You're calling a pass play, you're trying to get it through the air, nothing open downfield, and he just takes over. He just tucks the ball and runs, goes and gets it. Great job, great decision-making by the quarterback on that play.
And the Black Knights with the 1st and 10. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the 2nd quarter as we get ready to get things started. Look at this defense. Shoulders sagging, tongues hanging out. 13 plays they've endured from this offense. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. There he goes. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. And he was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Defense showing blitz here. Motion from the back. On the option. Now the pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Looking to the end zone. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. So he just lost track of where the line of scrimmage was. The illegal forward pass will wave off the play. Penalty will be accepted. I mean, not only were those two guys not on the same page, I don't think they were in the same playbook. They barely looked like they were on the same team. Now it's 3rd down. Give to the fullback. Fighting off the defender. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Looking downfield, it's Collier. Snagged in the middle, it's Simpkins. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Man, a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Got it behind the line. It's Hinton. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Marking out of bounds at the 46.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. On the ground, it's Simpkins. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got a little space. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Third and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to pass, it's Collier. Finds his back in the middle. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Love the third down call, throwing the angle route to your back, working one-on-one against that defender. Easy pitch and catch for the first.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
With the catch, it's Tucker. Excellent job working through the air there, finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down.
And that's another Chanticleer.
And the Chanticleers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. The give out of the gun. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's another Chanticleer.
A first down run on the doorstep. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown, Coastal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that's a great job by this offense. That's how you work the clock. You want to take as much as you can and punch that ball in the end zone. Masterful clock management, and they now take the lead going into the half.
And you just got to wonder, too, David, how does that affect the confidence of the defense, right? They needed to find some way, somehow, to get a stop, limit the damage on that final drive. They give up a touchdown. They're going into halftime now, trailing. They've got to raise their level of play in the second half.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Black Knights will boot it away to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Coastal Carolina takes over, and here comes the offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. A quick pass to the left. Quick with a spin move. Gets away from one. Finds some space. Turns it on down the left side. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Chanticleer! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Trying to make magic with his feet. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. Great place to start for this offense. To throw, it's Collier. Gets it to him on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The shot that clears now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Right on the money. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
These 3rd downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this 3rd down.
The offense changing the play. They'll try to get it through the air. Extending the play. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Cadets have it back as Army goes back on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes they put you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle, it's Reed. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Black Knights want to move quickly. Sends it back in motion. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch. So pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the outside.
He'll try to do it himself. Makes the stop at the 35-yard line. They rip off 15 yards on that one, and they are rolling.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing.
Oh, there's a loose football on the bad pitch. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. And the laundry drops as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty's on. A 3rd down try for the offense. He's looking downfield to throw. Complete to the left. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. They've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
And on the slant route, I love the location of the throw by the quarterback. He's not making it difficult on his receiver. He's putting the football out in front, hitting his receiver right in the face mask and making it easy for him.
The Black Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pressure coming. Still looking on the move. Caught close to the marker. It's Dixon. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the 1st.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Running through contact. Touchdown, Black Knights! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. They'd hoped to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. It's hard enough to stop these guys, let alone when they get field position like this. Breaks into the open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
And the Chanticleers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll send the tight end in motion. The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Offense breaks the huddle. It's third down.
Timeout, Coastal Carolina.
Trying to pick up a first down. Give to the running back. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And they haven't called his number a lot today, but, man, they needed that third down conversion. Got to get points on this drive, trying to go down the field. Obviously, the clock isn't your friend. Nice job getting the first down there.
They'll try the outside to the left. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And now, with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the fourth. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Army has it back and the offense ready to go. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And it was worth throwing for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
On the option. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. And the Black Knights want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback and this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
And that decision will be questioned for a while. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a crease. It's Simpkins.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He might want another play. Now the play fake. Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
And that's what the running game can do for an offense. You run the football, you have some success. Then what do? You stick the ball out there, you pull it back, you run some play action, you complete the football, get a first down. Nice balance by this offense.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Scanning the field, it's Collier. Got some movement into the goal line. Touchdown, shot to clear. And the pummeling has started. These guys looking to put the finishing touches on this game with that score.
Yeah, I think you feel confident that ends it, right? Late in the game, it will take a miracle for the defense to get back in it. That miracle is no longer coming now.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Army, 10.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Quarterback keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Black Knights racing to the line in a hurry up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Pulls it in. It's short. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Bringing the heat. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one, and that's why they are way ahead here in the 4th quarter.
Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Black Knights will try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Dances away to buy time. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. The Black Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Howard. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. Timeout called by the offense, a mere 10 seconds to go in the game. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. Now improvising. Creates a little space. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Lets it fly. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's